يعني the very important topic in SAT, which is a quadratic function and the quadratic equation, okay? The quadratic function has three forms. One of them is f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c. This is called general form or y-intercept form. Why we say y-intercept form? Because we can find y-intercept directly without doing any operation. And for example, if you have f of x equals ax squared 2x squared plus 3x minus 7, then c is negative 7, which is y-intercept. For that, we say this general form is y-intercept form. And you have another form, f of x equals ax minus h all power 2 plus k, and this called the vertex form or transformation form. Directly, you can find the vertex without doing any operation. For example, if you have f of x equals 3 times x minus 2 all power 2 plus 7, then the vertex will be 2 and 7. Okay? So this formula or this form is called vertex form or minimum or maximum value form or transformation form. You can say that, okay? So the third one is f of x equals ax squared a times x minus h times x minus k. يعني تبقى f of x equals, for example, 2x plus 3 and x minus 5. Then x-intercept or factored form or x-intercept form, which is negative 3 and 5. So this is the first form. This is the second form. This is the third form. And A has 4 cases. These 4 cases give the function 4 different properties. If A is positive, then the function is concave up or has a minimum point. If A is negative, then the function is concave down or has a maximum point. If absolute value of A is more than 1, it will be narrower. If absolute value of A is between 0 and 1, it will be wider. Okay? Do you understand? And we have some questions to solve. Before the questions, you have the cases of the discriminant, which is b squared minus 4ac. You know the general form, which is x equals negative b positive or negative square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. But this formula find the roots or the x-intercept. But the expression under the square root called the discriminant, and this discriminant is determine what is the types of roots or what is the x-intercept of functions. Okay? Like this one. Okay. If the discriminant, this discriminant equals z is positive, so the function has 2 different roots. If this discriminant is 0, then the function has only 1 root or 2 equal roots, and the graph will touch x-axis, but this graph intersect x-axis at 2 points. If the discriminant is less than 0, which is negative, you cannot find any number under the square root by negative in real number. So the equation has it's okay. And the intersection points between the parabola and the x-axis is nothing. So there is no intersection points as this graph, third one. Okay? To be clear, there's 2 solutions. This is 1 or 2 equal solutions, and this is 1 x-intercept, and this is no x-intercept because the discriminant is 0. Okay? Here is the intersection or the roots or solutions between the linear and the quadratic. If the line cuts the quadratic at 2 points, then there are 2 solutions. If touches the parabola, the line touches the parabola, so 1 solution. If there is no intersection of them like this one, so there is no solutions. Okay? And these are 3 cases. Let's solve some, not this one. This, all of this are explanations for all different forms for the quadratic. Okay? Let me solve some questions with you. Number one, f of x is negative 3x power of 2 plus 5. The graph of this one, and this 0 and 5. And the range, what is the range? The range of the values of y, that from the smallest to the greatest or from the greatest to the smallest, according to the function. So in this one, the function will be at vertex at 0 and 5 and downward. Then the range of this function is this one. What is the range? Is all real numbers less than or equal 5. Real numbers,
ايه
not integer. Real numbers, because this closed interval, this curve, not point and point and point and point. These are integers. Okay? But the polynomial functions, and the quadratic is one of them, is represented graphically by a continued or continuous line. Points, يعني ده curves or lines and continuous points. There is no gaps between the points. Because the domains are, then each point in the domain has one image in the codomain, which is a make the range. So the range must be real numbers. Okay? Number two, x equals, f of x equals x power of 2. F of x equals x power of 2. F of x equals x power of 2. Y equals x power of 2. And the other one, this function. Okay? X squared minus 6x plus 14. The first one has a vertex at 0 and 0. And this one we have to find the vertex to know what is the transformation of the shift of this function. The vertex is negative b over 2a, so it will be 6 over 2 equal 3. So 3. And f of 3 equals 9, 6 times 3, 18, plus 14. So it will be 5. So the vertex will be 3 and 5. From 0 and 0 to 3 and 5. Then this function is moved 3 units right and 5 units up. Which of these answers can explain what I said now?
B
A, 5
B
units.
B
Raised 5 units. B is raised 5 units, means 5 units up, and 3 units to the right, so it's correct answer. Okay? Let me solve number 3. Try to share, please, Yani. Number 3, an object is fired upward with initial velocity v0 equals 240. So this function will be h of t equals 240t minus 16t squared. Okay? How long will it take to the object to hit the ground? Hit the ground means h of t equals 0. So 240 minus t minus 16t squared will be 0. Then 16t squared equals 240t divided by يبقى t بس equals ده divided by ده شيء مع t يعني التايم is not equal 0 طبعا. يبقى 240 divided by 16, which is 15. So the time will be 15 seconds. After 15 seconds, the object will hit the ground. Hit the ground means the function is 0, y equals 0. Okay, and the root of this function will be like that. So 0 and 15. If you find the value between them, 0 plus 15 over 2, 7.5. Can any one of you calculate f of 7.5 in this function? 7.5, it will be 240 times 7.5 minus 16 times 7.5 power of 2. Can you calculate it, please? Give me the answer. So this vertex is 7.5 and 900. Okay, thank you. Right. Number 4. Who can solve number 4 with me? Who can solve number 4 with me?
أنا يا مستر.
Number 4.
أنا.
Who can solve number 4? Who raised his hand? Layla and Amar Farid. Only Layla and Amar Farid, the Habiba. Mina. Okay. You have to solve and share us in the solution. Okay? عمر صبح ومينا. Okay, نقول انت نرفع ايديه. جميل جميل. عمرو المصري. عمرو المصري رفع ايديه ولا مش هو؟ anyone حبيبة. قولي يا حبيبة الحل.
A.
A is not A. Do you know why? Because the value is maximum. So the function will be y equal negative x plus 3 all power of 2 plus 4. Okay, قولي يا مينا.
أيوة مستر.
قول اتفضل رفع ايدك.
هي إيه؟
No is not correct. Because A has a minimum point. The vertex of A will be like that. A will be like that.
ستار.
Yes.
B.
Why B? Why?
أنا هعملها بي برضو.
Explain why you choose B.
Can I answer?
Yes.
Because
يبقى
negative.
C.
Solve it. Y equals negative. So Y complete this answer. Negative and expand this expression. X plus 3, all power 2 plus 4. Okay, I'm going to solve. Y equals negative and expand this one, which is x squared plus 6x plus 9 minus plus 4. So negative x squared minus 6x minus 9 plus 4, it will be negative x squared minus 6x minus 5, which is B. Thank you. Okay, number 6. What's number 6? This is f of x equals, f of x is x squared. Okay, and g of x is negative x squared. And this is x. Who can solve this one?
أنا.
عمر صبح اتفضل.
B.
عمر صبح. Horizontally or vertically?
متلخبط فيها بصراحة.
Why? يبقى the reflection through it will be vertically. Because this move, it will move to the other Okay? Reflection not vertically, because the reflection on vertical line will be horizontally, and in horizontal line will be moved vertically. Okay? Okay. Solve number 7, 8, 7, 8, 10, and 11 until I check the attendance. Number 7, raise your hand if you know the answer, please. Noor.
B.
B, I don't know.
D.
Solve it.
Yes, I said D.
Okay, solve it for me. Multiply by x.
Yes.
It will be,
هتبقى x power 2 x power 2
Plus.
equal 20 minus x.
يعني
يعني x
plus
power
x
2 plus x minus 20 equals 0.
بارك الله فيك. يبقى هنا x plus 5 and
x minus 4.
excellent. So x equals
And negative 5 و x
Yes.
equals 4.
negative 4 and negative 5 and 4. Which one?
D, doctor.
دكتور إن شاء الله دكتور نور. Okay, who can solve number 8? مين اللي رافع دي؟ عمرو المصري شغال اهو. He sent a message. Person number 7 is D. Number 8 is B. Can you solve number 8 with me يا عمرو؟ ما عندكش مايك. Okay, thank you عمرو. نشوف بس. ها who can solve number 8؟ تعال نشوف number 8. ما اعرفش هو جاب الانسر ايه number 8. Number 8 is B. No, I don't think so. I think is another. Huh? Who solved number 8? Tell me the answer, please. Number 8 ما حدش حل؟ أجيب حد أنا من
مستر ممكن
انا
أنا؟
مستر حليت
لا قول عمر فريد. قول عمر فريد. عمر فريد ما عندوش
سي.
يطلع؟
سي.
Who can solve it? We have two.
مستر ممكن أنا؟
قولي.
A.
ايوه ايه هنا بيقول
ايوه ايه
x squared plus bx plus c is concave down. يعني it has maximum point. Maximum point means the coefficient of x power 2 is negative. So a is less than 0. Okay? What about number 10 and 11? If the range of f of x equals x squared plus 4 is real numbers from 13 to 29, who solved it? Who can help me in solving? Raise your hand if you know the answer. Mustafa Ramadan.
هتبقى ايه؟
Why? Tell me the answer. Steps. Explain.
ستيبس ماشي، لان 3 باور 2 ب 9 9 بلس 4 ب 13 5 باور 2 اسمه ايه ده 25 بلس 4 29 فكده خلاص جبنا الرينج بتاعنا بقى اللي هو عايزه.
I'm solving. It's okay. The correct. This is the correct. But I'll explain everything about the question. Okay. This y equals x power of 2 plus 4, and the range from 13 to 29. So this is 13 equals x squared plus 4 until 29 equals x power 2 plus 4. So x squared will be 9, 13 minus 4, and x equal positive or negative 3. And this one, x power of 2 equals 25, يعني x equal positive or negative 5. The graph will be like that. From 3, x equals 3 to x equals 5 because it's get 13 and 29, okay? And in the other side, negative 3 and negative 5, you will get a part of the function, okay? يبقى the function is function اصلا الجراف بتاعها the graph of this function is plus 4 plus 4 x power 2 plus 4, so it will be like that. But he need the domain from the range from 13 to 29. So this domain is from 3 to 5, and from negative 5 to 3. This part and this part, this part and this part. But we have only one side of the domain which is positive, and he asked about the positive numbers in the domain, which is x greater than or equal 3 and less than or equal 5. What about number 11?
ممكن أجاوب؟
مستر أجاوب.
استنى نشوف who raised his hand. Who?
عمر فريد.
عمر فريد.
وعمر
محمد
صبحي برضه.
طحان. محمد طحان.
أنا شايفه. طحان اتفضل.
إجابة 15.
رايت.
هنعمل لهم فاكتورايز هيطلع لي 4 ونيجاتيف 11. هو قال الاكس عايز يبقى اكتر من 0 ما ينفعش نيجاتيف 11 فهتبقى 4 بلس 11 يكون 15.
تمام. x بلس نادين لسه جايه كتب x بلس x سكويرد بلس 7 minus 33 equal minus 44 equal 0. Then x plus 11 and x minus 3 minus 4 equal 0. Then x equal negative 11 refused and x equals 4. You need x plus 11 يعني 4 plus 11 يعني 15. Okay, this is the solution. I'll give you a chance to solve four more questions. Understand or not? This one, the difference of two squares, just the difference of squares. So y equals m x squared minus 8. M will be root m and root m. X squared x and x. A means root a and square root of a. Okay? What about number 17? Who can solve it? عمر فريد. فين عمر فريد؟ مشى؟ عمر صبح. Okay.
Mr. number 14.
17. I'm talking about number 17. No one? Okay, let me solve it. In the xy plane, the graph of y equals 3x squared minus 14 intersect this graph at 0 and 0. It's at point 0 and 0 and m. Okay? What is the value of m? This is y equals x. This one, y equals x. When you substitute, you will find x equals 3x squared minus 14x. Then 3x squared minus 15x equals 0. Then 3x common and x minus 5 will be equal 0. Then x equals 0 and x equals 5. And 0 and 0 disappoint. If you substitute, 0 equals 0. And 5 and 5. So the value of m is 0 or 5. You need one of them, which is 5. It's okay? Do you understand? Okay.
I have a question. How مكتوب 3x squared minus
This is a good
15x.
question. Okay. This is y minus x equals 0, this function. Transfer x to the opposite side, it will be y equals x. And you have this one. Y equals 3x squared minus 14x. Y equals x and y equals this number, this is y and this is y, then x equals this expression. X will be 3x squared minus 14x. Transfer x to the opposite direction. It will be 3x squared minus 15x equals 0. And factorize. You understand?
Yes.
X minus 5, then either x equals 0 or x equals 5. Then m and n are equal. So it will be 0 and 0 or 5 and 5. Have you got it? Have you got it يا أولاد؟ Do you have any problem in this one?
No.
Problem?